Page 65, Merry Minuet. Now on page 65, they actually have two pieces. They have a staccato study and a Merry Minuet. I'm only going to cover the Merry Minuet. You can do the staccato study on your own, except I will talk about it. I just won't do a play with me part of it. I'm pretty sure you can have the both hands are playing the same notes, right? Oh yeah, that's hard. It's the idea of the legato and staccato. They're introducing this. A staccato is simply a short note. How short? There's disagreement on how short. I tend to play my staccatos very short. Other people will play them a little longer. Some people will play them rather long, and in some pieces you have to adjust them. Or one piece might require a short staccato and another piece a little longer staccato. Sometimes you just disconnect them. It's like this. That could be a staccato, rather long staccato. I'm recommending to start out with, we keep it a short staccato, and I recommend the technique for this. There's different techniques for staccato, but I'm recommending for right now you use a finger staccato, and for that it's just basically plucking the keys except the thumb, because the thumb is sideways. You can't pluck it. It plucks sideways, so you have to go down and up. So on this, it's just look carefully. It's some people would call that a staccatissimo. It's very short staccato. But I'm recommending you start with that. You can lengthen them later, but this is both hands. Rest, rest. Like so. And so practice that staccato study like that and get those. When you see the dot above or below a note like they're showing, that's staccato. Legato is just the opposite of that. Legato is connected. Legato is what we've been doing all along. If there is no symbol or anything, you typically would play it legato. But they're giving you the legato sign, which is basically a slur. You could call it a phrase, although a phrase is usually a longer. A phrase, remember, is like a musical sentence. These short things are like slurs. They're just telling you to connect those notes. So in Merry Minuet, look at the beginning in the right hand. You have those first notes slurred, and then the first, or the quarter note B, when you get there, that's staccato. So you're going to connect these, and then when you get to that B, it's a just pluck it. And that takes a little bit of practice. Now in the left hand, they're slurring the first two notes, and then the second two notes are staccato. So it's a... And that's very common. The problem we have is that the two hands are not always playing the same slurs or staccatos. One hand might be connected, the other hand is staccato, or vice versa. And that's where it gets tricky. So work this Merry Minuet out one hand at a time to make sure you have those. And then when you try and go put them together, it's just very interesting, because it's like at the beginning of this, it's in the key of G major, right? One sharp, okay. You're starting out in the right hand, slurs, and the left hand starts slurs, and then they... Now they're the same. Both hands are slurred and staccato's the same. But then in the next measure, look at the last beat. The left hand staccato, the right hand slurred. So to do the first line, or first few measures, it's that. Type thing. So work it out very slowly so you get this. It can get confusing, so, but you'll get it. Take it slow. When we play it with me, you can play it one hand at a time to make sure you get the slurs and staccatos in the right place. They're important, so just don't, oh, never mind. Yeah, do it. And again, they're giving a dynamic of an MP, which is mezzo piano, which is medium soft or moderately soft, and that is the melody. And in this piece, the melody is in the right hand. So you decide how loud. Medium soft, it's sort of soft. And then once you decide how loud the melody is, you just make sure the left hand stays softer than that. And you'll be fine. And that's all we need to really point out in Merry Minuet. It's in a G position, and you're pretty much staying here, except the left hand has to come here, and that's because of the 5/7 chord. You know, in G major, you have a 1 chord, a 4 chord, a 5/7 chord, and that's what you're playing here. You're not playing all the notes in the chord, but that's basically what it is. It has a repeat sign, so we're going to play it twice. A pickup beat, 2/8 notes is a pickup beat. So I'm going to give us 2 counts, so we like ready and go and type thing. So let's try it slowly. Ready and go and.